Hi everybody, it's Rachel. Today on Learning with Leo and Lucky's, we're going to be talking about water safety. It's been beautiful weather to be able to go outside and have some fun, and why not bring your pet with you? But let's go over some tips on how to make sure that you're keeping everybody safe. And everybody, I mean your pet. Best thing to do is make sure that you work with your dog before you actually think that he can actually swim. So not all dogs are natural born swimmers. They might know how to do the doggy paddle, but that doesn't actually mean that they can swim. Some dogs are built a little bit differently, and some dogs are going to like the water more. But I can tell you from experience, I have two that don't mind it and one that says absolutely no way, you can't make me do anything. So with Riptide, aptly named, he is going to stay out on the land and he's just going to hang out and watch everybody. Maybe one day he'll be interested in enough because everybody else is in the pool, but right now we don't force him. But Penny and Lucky actually showed interest. So what we did was we started very slowly. So what you want to do is take them in the pool and sit on the steps. Let them get used to the water first. As long as the temperature is good for you, it's going to be okay for them. And just sit there and let them get used to it. Always make sure that your pet knows where the steps are. You don't want to enter from anywhere other than the steps. You want to make it a routine where you're letting them in through the steps and letting them out through the steps. That's going to be your biggest safety concern. The best thing to do is hold on to them nice and tight, make them feel secure, and let them settle down. Once they're settled down, you can let them out, and then they actually know that, oh, this was a good thing. Now, there are some dogs that are better swimmers than others. With the short-nosed breeds and the heavier breeds like a bulldog, they're not going to be built to swim very well. With those guys, I would definitely recommend a life preserver all the time. A good example would be this little dachshund here. Not a very natural born swimmer. They've got very short legs and very long bodies, and they don't float very well. So you can come in and get a life preserver to make sure that they're nice and safe. And these would be good for the pool or for a boating adventure. So once you have your pet fitted for his life preserver, you'll feel a little bit more comfortable while you're out in the water or in the pool. What we've done with Penny and Lucky is we'll have one of us sit on the pool steps and the other one just still in the shallow end. Let them get to know how to actually do the doggy paddle, but while floating. So to do that, you're going to have the dog in your arms or your hands, depending on their size, and let them just actually paddle. Let them move their feet and see if they're going to do it. And then slowly release your hands and see if they stay afloat. If they do, awesome, see where they're going to go. If not, raise your hands a little bit and give them some more support. Once they know that they can float and what the action of doggy paddling is going to do, release them and let them go to their end area, which is either your steps or the person that's going to be catching them. Once your pet gets out of the water, please make sure you rinse them off. There's a lot of chemicals in the pool, and then as far as the beach goes, you've got some bacteria in the sand that you'll want to rinse them off really well. Make sure that you always check their ears. Their ears are notorious for trapping in water, so you'll want to make sure that you take your towel and place it inside the ear canal just with your finger, massage it, and try to get all of that extra moisture out. Never use a Q-tip. You don't want to actually go into the ear canal, and generally when they shake, they'll get as much of the excess water out as they can. Last year we did some CPR training here at Leo and Lucky's. I do plan on having first aid and CPR classes in the near future, so please make sure that you check our calendar of events to see when that's going to be coming up. For those dogs that might be hesitant to going into the pool, we do have little blow-up pools. We've got a few different sizes. They're PVC lined, so they're very sturdy. You can see this guy right here. We've got one here that the little dachshund is in. That might be a good way to be able to get your pet used to water even before you go into the pool or on the boat. Well, that about covers it. I hope you guys have an awesome summer, and we'll see you soon.